Good morning, and welcome to Maze of Will. That's better. Hey Paul, how's it going? This is our second video, and today is Monday, February 2nd, 2015. Just after the Super Bowl, I myself was rooting for the Seahawks, but the Patriots stopped the Seahawks from winning, and that was incredible. So about emotional acting. I completely understand that. The funny thing is I don't really like to talk about my work. I have this weird feeling that as soon as I talk about what I do and the tools that I use, people are going to start watching it and paying more attention to what I'm doing rather than how the character is feeling. He's doing the Meisner technique now. Sharp move to the left-hand side, sliding into a solid vocal technique. Wait, he seems to be putting for gold. Racing down the 25-yard line, he fakes with the Adler technique and finishes. No, I don't believe it. Oh yes! He used the emotional memory for a quick finish! You know, I guess I could see where you're coming from. I guess you could say that, my emotions are my emotions, and the character's emotions are his or her emotions, and I have no rights whatsoever to impose whatever I'm going through upon this particular person. Yeah, I used to really enjoy performances from really inventive actors like Johnny Depp. If they're being genuine and if the work is specific, like Johnny Depp's Jack Sparrow. As I grew older, started going to college and learning about emotionally real side of things, I started appreciating performances such as Robert De Niro, Mickey Rourke, Meryl Streep, just to name a few. There's hundreds of wonderful actors out there. I think there's so many ways to think about getting into character. Not to say that any single one is wrong. The most popular one today, I think, is extreme realism. We are no longer playing a character. We are the role. We are immersing ourselves in the role. We are the conduit for the spirit of the... Like, for me, I am really moved by real, genuine performances. In the past, I would always try and get away from myself, and that would come at expense of the text and the script and the play. I wouldn't be able to be there physically. I'm just really intellectual and as an actor, and I get up in my head a lot, and so I have a hard time after that thinking about the everything, getting into my body and filling the role, the needs of the role. I think that's the point. Filling the needs of the role, however you choose to do it. I think it's impossible to try and get away from the fact that we are who we are. This is the body that we live in, and these are the ways that we express, the emotions, the internal stuff, and the external stuff is the way that we express whatever is going on in our own lives. And so it's the only way that we can pretty much express what's going on in somebody else's life. And that's the challenge. I think that's the big challenge of acting, is being able to take somebody else's circumstances, apply your own experiences, and combine the two to create a fleshed out performance. But enough of that! On the other side of things, I have been using Tinder a lot, just to see what it's all about, try to actually get some dates online. I'm not ashamed to say it. Everyone does it. I think everyone does it. I learned about this new game called Swipe Right, which is where you basically just swipe right for everybody. Found somebody, started talking to them. My opening question was, would you rather be in Game of Thrones or Walking Dead? She was awesome, so she said Game of Thrones. We started talking, we got each other's phone numbers, started texting, so I was like, great, I'm gradually moving forward. Not in a creepy way, though. But I wanted to know, do you want to go out for a date? Would you like to get food? Would you like to talk? Would you like to do something? I'm assuming that because you're on Tinder, you have an interest in meeting people, and so I'm a person, and I'd like to meet you. She just kept giving me cold feet. I'd ask her, hey, do you want to go get something to eat? I think maybe. How about 6 o'clock? Well, I work till 5. And I don't want to be sweaty. How about 8 o'clock? Well, maybe. Well, how about this? You let me know what time is good for you. 8 o'clock rolls around, 9 o'clock rolls around. So I text her, I said, hey, are we still on? No response. Woke up the next day and said, did you die, LOL? Well, I just find it, frustrating that you get onto these dating apps or whatever. Whether you're interested in sex or you just want to meet somebody, you know that you're using these apps to meet people, and you know what Tinder is for. So I don't understand why you would have cold feet. That's just been frustrating me. Anyway, chip chip cheerio.